I do believe that we are live. At least Twitch is already streaming. Let's see about YouTube, though. Also, I just realized I never changed my stream title, so yikes. Need to change that. Go. Gaming content, select game. Cool, can't pick the game. Awesome. Oh, the question is... Hang tight, guys. I am... Okay. Stream title changed there. Oh, the question is... Uh-oh. Don't need that. Is there a way that I can edit the game on here? Want that. No, it is not made for kids. Save. It won't let me choose the game that I'm playing, though, for this. So I don't entirely understand that. Because I'm live right now. View in live control room. Here we go. Got it. This is cool. I've actually never seen the YouTube Studio, like, live stream room. Which is cool. It shows me like my concurrent viewers, chat rate, views, all of that stuff. But then it also shows me the chat on the right side. This is solid. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Here we go. Game. Live chat. Live chat replay, just that way people can see it as well. Anyone can send messages. Live reactions. Okay, that's that. That's not what I need to change, though. Here we go. Game title. Starfield. So I have to do it separately because for some reason through Restream in particular, I can't choose Starfield or like Modern Warfare 2. Like it's like the game directory for that hasn't been updated yet. So that's a little strange. But that's okay because we are going to see here. Stuff. No, 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 no. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, save that. So we are gravy on the YouTube front. And let's just make sure that we are good on Twitch. If you're watching this on YouTube, would love for you to drop a like. It'd be awesome, actually. That would help me out a ton. If you are watching on Twitch, hello and welcome. Hopefully you are somebody that has been here before. You are somebody that has been. Stab it. Stop that right now. But yes, hopefully you're returning. It'd be awesome to. It's always fun to have people come back. And if you're new, welcome. I need to change the game. Where do I go to? Creator dashboard. Stream manager. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Now we're talking. And now we're talking. Edit stream info because we're not playing that. Playing Starfield. Audience, everyone, sure. Okay, there's that. All right, we should be good to go now. My apologies about the delays. Before it was me uploading the my like going live notifications. Now it's me getting this multi-stream shit sorted out. That's okay though. And you want to know why? Because we're live. And now all I need is chat. I can see that. I don't have any alerts set up just yet for YouTube. So if you drop me a subscribe on YouTube, I likely won't see that unless actually I can probably pull up the studio on my phone and I can just check it out through that. At least for the time being, probably how I'm going to have to do it. Which is totally okay. Not that, not that. Interesting, so the studio on my phone doesn't show that I'm live right now. That's very strange. Yeah, so I guess through the studio I can't look at chat or any updates or anything like that. So I do apologize ahead of time. That's kind of strange. I can see that I'm live though. So I'll just keep an eye on this on my phone. Hopefully I'll see it. And if I do miss it, I apologize. But thank you so much for the subs if anyone decides to drop one of those puppies. But enough of that, enough of the shenanigans. Let's get on to the content. I've got some pasta and garlic bread that is now solidified because I exposed it to the open air. What's up, Carl? Welcome back, dude. More Starfield, you got it. Last I remember, I don't remember anything. No, last I remember, I joined the UC Vanguard. I think it was the UC Vanguard. This is your favorite song in the game right now? It's pretty nice. I like it. It's nice and chill. Just kind of been sitting here talking to chat, trying to sort some things out with the restream, multi-stream kind of thing. I'm not sure how I feel about it yet with the restream, just because like the game directory is very, very outdated. Like Starfield doesn't even show up in that, so I had to go through on YouTube, set it through the studio, and then also on Twitch through the creator dashboard, which was a little, it was a minor setback, to say the least. But yeah, we're just gonna jump right back into it, I guess. While I also notify friends that I am playing Starfield. Live on YouTube and Twitch. All right. Freaking do this. You heard Restream is kind of goofy. You use the multi-output plugin for OBS. Will you link me? You have been my link daddy, I guess you could say. You have helped me out so much with a lot of the things with this stream already. So thank you. But if you have a link for that, that would be awesome to check out, just because yeah, it just wait, I thought they added DLSS. Did that not happen? Am I just imagining that? But yeah, I don't know how I feel about Restream. It seems like it's just another Streamlabs OBS, and it's just gonna get in the way. Or is it under accessibility? That's what it is. That's right, they did add a field of view slider. Thank goodness. So I need to see if this is gonna reset now that I am actually, like, in here playing. I think the DLSS was actually just a like obviously it's the mod that I got, but oh yeah, my field of view is definitely narrower. Accessibility, take that to, let's do 110. Yes, okay, yes, let's go. Only difference is you stream your source twice, so it might take more bandwidth on your internet, so don't worry about that. Restream does the hosting for you, but don't Restream's hosting is a worthy trade. It might not be, to be honest. I don't know. There's like a weird input delay. At least it feels like it. Maybe I'm just not used to it because it's been a little while since we played this. Because I remember it kind of feeling wonky when it first came out, too. I had to lower my seat just a smidgen, you know? But this is 110 field of view, and I think that might be a little too much. So let's drop this bad boy to 100. I think 100 is good. Toggle iron sights? No, I like holding it. Third person field of view, we'll do 90. Because you can also like zoom out, I think, with that, so.
How have you been?
Yeah.
Hey,
I think this is the way to go. Okay, so first of all, where the hell am I? And then second, what do now? Okay, UC, grunt work. Hadrian's asked that I get permission from my commander to take the tissue sample to Percival Walker on Mars. I need to return the Commander Tuala in the New Atlantis to see what he says. Okay, so I need to go back to New Atlantis. So I am on track to get the hell out of here. I don't entirely remember what I did last, so I do apologize for those who also may not remember or are jumping in for the first time. Send the link for the multi-output thing. At least worth look. Oh my God, I cannot speak tonight. Sent the link for the multi-output. Oh, at least worth looking into as an option. There we go. Yeah. I mean, at the very least, I'm gonna take a look at it. I likely will swap because, like, I have gigabit internet, so like my upload and download speed really isn't an issue. It's more so my computer itself that I'm concerned about. But if it's not super taxing on that front, and it's just like bandwidth and like the internet, I'm not concerned. I'll just end up doing that.
All right, we're done. You're cleared to land.
Hey, cleared to land. Woo! But thank you, Carl. I appreciate that a lot.
The bright lights and reflections are almost enough to make you forget about those living down in the well.
I try not to think about the people in the well. My rig is better than yours, and it hasn't given you any issues, so I'll probably be fine. Okay. I mean, that's good. It's good to hear. But as it is a concern.
Look who's back. All set with that probationary mission?
Yeah, I almost
We
died,
can do your
fool.
debrief and formally welcome you into the Vanguard whenever you're ready.
Need your permission.
A terror? What? How did you walk away with the terramorph tissue sample running comms repairs? What happened to the settlers?
No survivors, sir. All lost to a terramorph, which I killed.
You killed a terramorph on your first mission. If I could be frank for a moment, holy shit. Above and beyond doesn't really begin to describe it now, does it? Earned yourself some serious hazard pay on this one. But, if none of the settlers made it, who's got you delivering the sample?
Hadrian.
Hadrian.
Oh, Hadrian, sorry.
Sanan. I know that name. Let me check the database. Huh. A lot of this data's been classified. Here we go. Service record. Wow. That's a lot of commendations. Seems like she served with distinction as co-head of a UC Xenoweapons division.
Hell
Faced
yeah.
tribunal at the end of the Colony War and was dismissed from duty. Guess that's why I'd heard the name before. If she's former Xeno warfare, though, well, we can at least be sure she knows her aliens.
Hell yeah. Also, Carl, with this multi-stream, how many like sources can you have? Is it only 2, or can you have like multiple? Because that's the other thing with Restream that I like, is you can have as many as you want depending on how much you're willing to pay for. You get 2 for free, which is what I'm using right now, which also could be why this kind of is meh to me. But I'm curious about that because I would like to also stream to Facebook, I think. But I'm not sure, because I feel like maybe if I stream to too many things, it makes me too available. And
That can't be
like,
it, right?
desire to, or there won't be really any growth, so to speak. So I don't know. I'm just kind of winging this thing. I feel like most of us are. But it's also pretty cool because then it's just like, depending on which one does best after a while, I can pick which one I want to stick with. Xeno Warfare doesn't sound good.
I'm sure she doesn't list it at the top of her resume. But considering her service record and her area of expertise, I'm not seeing a reason to think this request is anything other than genuine. Did your survivor, Hadrian, did she mention why she thinks this sample's so special?
There could be more attacks like the wiped out the people of Tau Ceti.
She thinks there could be more of these?
What's up, Dan?
Well, this is one of the more surprising
As always, you're
debriefs
just here
I've
for a
ever
brief
been
while.
part
Hope my
of.
day was good.
But if Hadrian
wasn't
Sanan
bad.
thinks this sample needs to get to Mars, then we're gonna make sure it gets to Mars. I'll take care of the clearances and ensure you get your credits. Consider these your first official orders. And here, so everyone knows you're working with the Vanguard. Welcome to the Navy, Captain. Vanguard's also got some custom ship modifications. You'll be cleared for access to them next time you're down at the spaceport. Talk to ship services. Now, if there wasn't anything else, I suggest you move out.
Oh, okay. But Dan, I'm doing really well. My day was good. It was a pretty chill day with work, I would say. We had quite a bit to do prep-wise, but we blasted through that pretty easily, and then after that, it was just taking care of our guests, and they were super chill, so it was a lot of fun. And thank you. I appreciate that. Pretty sure you can have quite a few. You only have YouTube set up. The tutorial for setup had at least 2 extras set up in addition to your main output with OBS. Okay, so it would be like another output source, basically. I'm sure it makes a lot more sense once I'm like actually looking at it, doing it, that kind of thing. Oh, I was like, oh god, did it freeze? Also, I want to talk about a few things that I'm pretty excited about. So, for those who may not have seen it yet, because I didn't see it till like a day or so after it had actually happened, Star Citizen just announced that Squadron 42 is feature complete. Squadron 42 is their single-player campaign story thing, with like Mark Hamill and shit in it. Like, there's a bunch of really like big-name actors. Gary Oldman's in it as well. So the single-player campaign is now feature complete, and now it's just polish, basically. Who knows how long that'll take? That could be another year or two. But I thought that was really exciting news. I saw some, there's like a 25-minute like preview trailer or whatever that they released, and it looks so damn like phenomenal. And then the other thing is I'll be playing a different game tomorrow night. I won't be playing Starfield. I'm just going to go ahead and, I guess, make you guys aware of that now, because there's a game that I've been looking forward to for quite some time. I got to play in the alpha called The Finals. And for those who might not know, it's a multi-team based multiplayer arena style shooter where essentially you have these loot vaults, basically, that you have to take the loot to and upload it into your bank. But while you're doing that, your team could get wiped out and then they could hijack it, basically. Tons of destruction in the game because the game is being made by former Battlefield developers. So you're gonna have some pretty sweet destruction. I didn't get a chance to record any of the gameplay because I hadn't quite gotten to a point to where I was doing my content creation again.
This is UZ
But
Security. Prepare to
that
be
being
scanned for
said,
contraband.
it is an awesome game. It looks really cool. Plays
Scan
badass.
complete. Welcome to Mars.
And
You're
fun
cleared to
fact for
land
anybody
into-
who might be interested in this, once you see gameplay or anything like that, it is going to be free to play. As far as I know, last I knew, it's going to be free to play. So that's another thing that I'm excited about. Just having already played the game, I was really kind of bummed whenever the alpha ended in the closed beta. But you know, it's getting closer and closer. So this the open beta starts tomorrow. I need to make sure that it doesn't start like now, because if so, then I'm probably just gonna switch after I do a couple of these quest lines. But I'm really excited about it. I think you guys will enjoy it, especially since you enjoy watching my Battlefield streams.
Do your part to keep Sidonia.
I think that also, you guys want to see something cool real quick? Quick save. Let me finish my thought. I think you guys will enjoy the gunplay of this game. All right, 116 hours without incident. 0 hours without incident. I just think that that's such a cool little detail. Like, you know, it doesn't really do anything, so to speak, but it's like a cool little, like, informative thing. Oh, Mamma Mia, it sounds amazing. If it's free to play, you'll probably have to at least give it a shot. I think you should. I think most people should. It's a lot of fun, and I like this new model that shooters are kind of getting to, where, like, it's more of a free-to-play model, and the things that you purchase are like cosmetics. I think that that is one of the best ways to do any sort of microtransaction kind of thing in a game. All right, let's talk to Octai Enbayar.
Invoices can be
pronounce that
collected from
correctly.
the... Oh, not here for a delivery, are you?
Captain Kai, Vanguard. Ooh, nice ring to it. Vanguard. I need Percival Walker's help investigating a troubling discovery.
Do you now?
I don't know why I was
Well,
talking like.
I do wish
Thought
I
it was
could
fun.
help you, Captain, but Dr. Walker has been missing for some time.
A shame, too. We had such high hopes for Percival. I brought him on myself to do medical and biological consulting around the city. Not the sort of work the Trade Authority traditionally does. But we thought it had the potential to become a whole new type of revenue stream for our branch. I invested no small amount of personal capital into the endeavor.
Oh, really?
But then he decided to run off after a discipline issue. I
Uh-oh.
presume the miners have him hidden somewhere. Plenty of cracks on this old rock. But at this point, it's probably for the best.
Wait. Alan Wake 2 is coming out on Friday? Shit. Damn it, dude. Why is everything good coming out now? Oh, man. That's crazy. What sort of discipline are we talking about?
Dr. Walker decided to start brewing and selling his own pharmaceuticals to our customers. below cost. Something his contract expressly forbade. As such, we requested our cut of the profits and began garnishing his salary. Perhaps a little too severely, but well within legal limits. It was around then that he ran off, abandoning his duty and his unpaid accounts.
You just beat Alan Wake 1 again on stream tonight in preparation, and you couldn't be more excited for 2 now? I should replay the first one at some point, but I don't know, it's been so long. I feel like the image that I have in my head of that game is like, you know, rose-tinted glasses kind of. So I kind of just want to pick up and play Alan Wake 2. I don't know if I'll stream it. I might. It seems like something that I should stream, but I'm not sure.
That won't be necessary. The Trade Authority isn't interested in employing someone so unreliable. But we would like the money he owes us. If you can convince him to pay his debts, we'd be most grateful.
Ruh-roh.
Just this one time? I am all too aware that once one starts doing favors for the Trade Authority, it can be difficult to stop.
Not your bill collector.
Yes, not everything needs to be a transaction.
Pity.
Pity.
Perhaps a little advance on my part might pique your interest. Visit the Sixth Circle, a bar on the lowest level of the city. If someone in Sidonia knows where Percival is, you'll find them there.
Righty. Do you feel like it holds up a good bit, but there are some combat scenarios they throw at you to be stressful? Oof. I mean, that's on par. I remember that game kind of stressing me out. A lot. It was so good, though.
Broken Spear's upstairs. Go drown yourself there. This bar's for devil's vets and their kin.
Ooh, should I antagonize him, or? Hadrian Sinon sent me. Or I could say, and what if I like drinking around morons, then I can drink here? One of the first games you got for your 360. Yeah, I got that. I would say like in the middle of me having my 360. I loved it though. It was awesome. I'll just go with the
Doc
thing.
Walker? Well, you're barking up the wrong...
You. Why don't you come here and tell me what some stray wants with Walker?
Stray, you say?
Not every day a stray topsider wanders into my bar claiming they know people. What do you want with Dr. Walker?
Making a delivery for Hadrian Sinon.
That's so.
Yes, that is so.
Now, if that tag's a forgery, it's a damn good one. All right.
Time for bread.
Maybe she did send you. Or maybe you just know where to buy your fakes.
It's too hard
But
now.
look, even if I decided I was going to help you get in contact with Dr. Walker, Percival made himself scarce for a reason. His debt to the Trade Authority. But if someone resolved that debt, well, Percival wouldn't have to hide anymore. Can bet that person would make a friend out of Percival, and the rest of us devils. And I'm always inclined to help a friend.
Wow. How would you suggest I go about clearing Percival's name?
Well, most straightforward way to take care of this debt would be to just saunter up to the authority and pay him direct. If you've got credits to throw away.
Awfully bold of him to tell me to do.
Rumor is the Trade Authority keeps all their records and collections files on a central server inside their storeroom. If someone was to break in there and adjust Percival's debt to something a little more reasonable, say a few hundred credits, I'd be happy to cover the costs.
Crossing the Trade Authority could be perilous. There are real stakes here.
But, one friend of Hadrian's to another, Sidonia's full of old utility spaces. Wouldn't be surprised if there was one that let out right into the Authority storeroom. Say, with an entrance behind the bar at the Broken Spear. Ooh,
Okay.
and you might need these.
Damn. Okay. Well, looks like I'm sneaking
I look
in.
forward to hearing the good news.
That's
Hey,
cool.
you may be Hadrian's friend. Come here. Heard you talking with Lou, so you're going to help Dr. Walker? Oh, no. I mean, I've got my suspicions, but look, you're planning to help Percival, right?
I try to.
Oh, good, good. Percival's a good guy. Listen, I know how you can do it without having to resort to any B&E. Aqueous hematite. Mars is full of it. People think it's just garbage, but Percival and I, we've been working on some projects in the deep mines.
Ooh.
At least when he wasn't slaving away at his Trade Authority contract. But we stumbled on a way to make it useful and profitable. You give our research over to Octai at the Trade Authority, it should more than cover Percival's debt. That guy's always looking for an angle.
Yeah, what's that?
It's mostly iron and about 3 centuries of human water runoff, though only Percival would be able to tell you all the trace elements and whatnot. But it builds up around human settlements, and something about the Martian soil changes it, makes it into something new. And we think we found a use for it.
Oh shit. Crooked with the raid. Oh man. Hey yo. What's up, Crooked? How you doing, bro? Oh man, the John Stargarian, thank you so much for the follow. Crooked, how's the stream, man? What were you playing?
Yeah, it does. It would be. There's just one issue. We were never able to finish the research. Spacers moved in and ran us out. Started setting up shop.
Oh, I know what comes next.
But if you can clear them out...
Oh hell
we'll
yeah, I
walk
get
you
to
through
kill
how
some
finish the
spacers? Let's
research.
do this.
Then you can give it over to the Trade Authority. They'll get folks working in the deep mines again. Jobs come back, I become a modern-day folk hero. Then I don't have to sleep on an inflated spacesuit anymore.
Brother, this guy's just tell me where this mine is.
Yeah. So access to the deep mines can be found outside the city. It's not far. Shouldn't even need to hop back in your ship. We set up right near the main drill. Taking out the spacer leader should get the message across to the rest of them to buzz off. Once you've managed that, phone up here on the comms panel, and I can walk you through finishing the research.
Okay, easy enough.
A reminder that particle detonation can occur from city limits.
Watch out for the robot.
Yeah, I kind of want to shoot things, so let's go after the spacers. Feel like doing that rather than sneaking around doing a little B&E action. Excuse me, sir. Alright, get me out of here. Get me to Sidonia. Hey, got another like on the old YouTube stream. Thank you for the like. Feel free to subscribe as well. Yeah, Crooked, I doing a little co-streaming, I guess you could say, with our dual streaming? I don't know. Basically, I'm streaming on Twitch and YouTube right now. Wanted to check out streaming on YouTube also, and this is a great way to do it now that we can. on Twitch, you know, so I was like, wow, that actually worked out perfectly. I have no idea where that dude's clothes went. Genuinely. No clue. I've only noticed that here in Cydonia, though. I haven't seen it on any other planet. And I don't really know why, because if I'm not mistaken... Yeah, it's -5 degrees. Not exactly beach weather. Although, this looks freaking cool. Like, we're just running around on Mars right now. Only on Mars. Oh yeah, man. You were doing VR in the Rainbow Six? Man. I haven't played... No, I played Rainbow Six probably like a week or so ago. But I mean, it's been a minute since I really got into it. How'd you do? How was it? Been hooked on VR? What you been playing in VR? I know for a little while you were playing the oh shit, what's it called? That like Norse mythology one that I had asked you about. Ooh. Ghost of Tabor? Oh yeah. I haven't really played too much of it. But I mean what I have played is pretty sick. Got him, coach. Yeah, Ghost of Tabor is pretty solid. Just from like the little bit that I have played. I think I did like a little offline test run or whatever as well, but hasn't really been too much of a priority for me personally. I do want to stream some VR shenanigans, but is it me or did it get darker? I think it got darker, right? Yes, it got darker. Got the Quest 3? Nice! I'm actually planning on hopefully soon getting the Quest 3. I got a Quest 2 I got not too long ago, so like it's still kind of new. So I actually... Hello? Hello? Hey. Guess I gotta do it this way. Damn it. Why is it doing that? Oh wow. Huge difference between 3 and the 2. Really. Because knowing that, kinda definitely makes me want to get it. And I have somebody that I want to send my Quest 2 to as well, so you know, it would still get used. It's not like I'm gonna sell it or anything like that. I don't really have any attention on it. It's crystal clear? You're lying, dude. No way. If it's crystal clear, I'm doomed. Because, like, I already played some, like, certain games in VR more than, like, any other game that I've ever, like, tried to do in VR back when I had, like, the HTC. So I've had a Oculus dev kit. I had the dev kit 2. And then I got a HTC Vive, and then recently I got the Quest 2. But then I saw the Quest 3 and everything, and I'm like, oh, well, hello. So I'd like to get that. Like I said, the Quest 2 that I have right now is still very much new. So I'm just gonna
Best to assume we have not seen
gift it to somebody, and I know that they'll enjoy it. Especially when it comes to like flight sims and things like that. Where are they at? Let me add them. You want to make some VR games and experiences once you learn Unreal? Should, dude. I would love to make a VR game, but I mean, given the fact that I didn't really like stick with schooling, I didn't entirely learn how to make regular games. Sorta did, but not quite. Star Wars Squadrons still peak VR to you, especially if you have HOTAS, which I do, yeah. I mean, that's like a necessity. Level 33, woo! It's some water.
Always worth checking. Never know what you might find in their pockets.
Yeah, I actually feel kind of bad. I have HOTAS, I have Star Wars Squadrons, and I have VR. Yet I have not played Star Wars Squadrons since like the first week or two that I got it when it first came out. And it's literally like for no reason other than I just haven't played it. I enjoyed it. I thought it was cool.
I heard something.
Yeah, you heard something. Someone's shooting at him. Andreja, you're so silly. Let's I guess switch back to this. Same with you. It's a good game. It really is. And like I've recommended it to people, even though like I haven't really played it too much. I used to play it with my my old roommate, Queasy Old Keezy, whenever he was in here like moderating and stuff like that. He and I would play on like our days off. It was fun.
Miners' quarters ahead, perhaps? Filled with more spacers, no doubt.
I don't know if I'm just not able to see that message or if it got cut off. I just see I really wanna. Oh, okay. Making sure that I saw it correctly. I'm not like losing my mind. Hello? There we go. Damn, they're out here shooting space P90s, bro. Go.
Give up already.
Speaking of space P90s, not really space related, but Crooked, are you planning on getting Modern Warfare 3? I can't remember what you said. I feel like you said no and that you were done with it, but I'm not 100% sure. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. Because then we started talking about it being DLC or not being DLC, and you know, all those conversations that are had. Ooh, a trauma pack. I'll take that. Oh, damn it! I did it again. There we go. Did you pick? Milk and grapes. What a combination. Really want to make like a VR Zen garden game that's just purely for relaxing, maybe even meditation, but you get to grow and customize your own space garden. And cute animals would come, and you can ID and take pictures. like a Pokédex. That'd be dope. That does actually sound really cool. Sounds like almost like a first-person Animal Crossing, but like more emphasis on like the meditation and like Zen garden aspect of it. That sounds actually really cool, dude. That would be a ton of fun. Let's see. Oh no. That work. That, and then no, this one, and this one. Just kidding. This one. Coo! Is there even anything in here? A protein bar. All of that for a protein bar. Oh, and some wine. In somebody's locker. That's actually kind of funny. Panopticon amp. I really don't use any of those buffs, so I don't know why I'm even looking at it. Ooh, can't do that lock yet. Also, oh, I only have one skill point right now. Never mind. I'll stack it. Veggie grinder. Tranquility classic pack. That. Okay, zoomed in it looks like tea, but just like that, that does not look like tea. Old Earth assault rifle. Okay, so that's where I came from. I need to go deeper. There we go. Oh, there's so many games that I want to stream now. What the hell is that? Hello? There we go. I was like, what's my melee button? Yeah, the crap out of him.
You're dead.
Sorry, but you're dead. And you're dead. And you're also dead. Dropping these fools left and right.
Best not to leave anything useful behind.
Hell no. Andreja gets me. Painful, you're gonna stream Alan Wake 2, but Spider-Man 2 looks insane. You want to officialize OP? Yeah. Like, there's just so much to do, so much to play. And that's, I guess you could say, like, the curse of being a...
Not all of the resources have been stripped out of these caves, it seems.
Variety stream. Like, you play all of those, and your viewer base is fine with you playing all of those, too, for the most part. You know, they're just like, you know, we're here to watch you. Not so much like the game. At least that's what people have told me in the past and stuff. Metal Gear Volume 1 just came out. That I did know. Perks of being Moto's brother is that he's very big on MGS. Or just Metal Gear in general. Cool spacesuit. I want a gold spacesuit. How do I get one? Oof. Guess I go this way, yeah? These fools are dead. Intercom.
Hello? Oh, took care of the spacers, huh? Good.
Now, to finish off the research, you're gonna need to collect a sample of hematite to run through the thresher. Grab a laser cutter and head back to the chamber where you came in. Once you've got the sample, Thresher's the big machine in the next room. Passcode to start it is Ares 2330. Take care of all that, and we'll have Percival's name cleared in no time.
Ares 2330. Ares 2330. Oh, I went the wrong direction. Oh. Ares 2330. Oh my god, wow. Luckily for you, most of your tiny community is there to watch no matter the game. Unless it's Overwatch, for some reason you play that and it's like everyone disappears. Really? Like, yeah, we don't want to see that. Okay, you got it.
All set? Good. You can take the elevator in that room back to the surface. There should be a key stashed in the Thresher room, if the spacers didn't make off with it. I'll be waiting at the circle.
Ooh. So I need to get up there again. I don't remember how I did that. And then maybe this? No? I don't know. Damn. I should probably hold on to those. Okay, so there's nowhere I can go here. That was just like a little bonus thing. But yeah, I've noticed that whenever I play like Call of Duty sometimes. That's what it seems like. It's okay though, you don't really want to stream Overwatch. Don't feel like it's interesting to watch unless it's like really, really competitive.
Do you suppose the miners who once operated this
I can
eventually found safer work?
I second that. I played it for a little bit. I didn't stream it, but I played it for a little bit, and while it's fun, I don't think it's fun to watch unless like you said, they're either competitive or, you know, really good at it, which usually those kind of go hand in hand, but the point stands, you know, it's just like, I don't really think anyone would want to watch me play that. Like, hardly people enjoy watching me play Call of Duty unless it's like the campaign or it's new, which is totally understandable. I do enjoy playing it, but I also understand the other, like, the flip side of that, of like, and it's Call of Duty, it's the same thing, you know, basically every year, same concept every year, all of that stuff. So like I said, I get it, and it's also just not entertaining if you're not constantly just kicking ass, basically. You enjoy playing, but when you're playing, it's usually more casual chilling. I'm like in that in-between stage of like casual chilling and like trying way too hard but not being good at the game. It's quite the affliction, if you will. Just kind of like, well, damn it, like I want to do better, but you're in the minority of actually enjoying watching people play Call of Duty because it's nostalgic. Well, Carl, people like you are the reason that I stream Call of Duty still. And subsequently, why I stream anyway, because most of the time I've been wanting to play Call of Duty, so, you know, if no one's there to watch, yeah, obviously it's not always about, like, the viewers, and, or, like, viewership, I should say, not the viewers. But, like, you know, like I said, not everybody wants to watch it. Not everybody wants to watch everything that you play, which I noticed a lot with Battlefield versus Call of Duty when I was streaming Battlefield full time. But I am grateful for people like you, Carl, that just enjoy watching, you know, Call of Duty because it's nostalgic to you. And that's essentially like what I would hope would be the people watching my streams, because there's obviously people that you know, they're just gonna like shit on you for being bad or whatever, but at the same time, like, it's kind of not really what it's about. It's more so just like the fun that you can have with the game, the different routes you can take, the different angles that you could potentially hold to get the upper hand on somebody, and then learning a new mechanic and discovering that like on stream is fun. So I mean, that's why I like playing Call of Duty, on top of why I like just playing it in general.
Yes? You need something?
You wanted
Before
to
I
talk to
say
me.
anything else, I wanted to thank you for giving me time.
Fortunate you really like
When
Battlefield.
I first
You could catch
came
them.
here, I
Well,
never
actually,
expected
most
that
people
I would
did.
meet you or
That's how
feel
I got
this way
up to like
about you.
130 something
That we would
viewers
end up
one time.
here together. I know that you told me you were not going anywhere, but I still worried, if only a little, that my asking for time to think would be a problem. There is no precedent for any of this. A romantic relationship not within the bounds of Barun culture, I mean. I wanted to attempt to honor that culture nonetheless. I know, and I love you for that.
Aww.
The point I am trying to get to is that I believe I have an idea. A way I can demonstrate my commitment to you.
Ooh. Gotta dress, I'll hire a DJ. Do we need to start a guest list?
No, I do not think we do.
On board with whatever.
I was hoping that would be your response. This is between you and me, and no one else. You know who I am. I do not need to explain myself to you as I would to others. They might not understand, and I do not want that distraction. I want to be able to focus on us. So, as soon as you are ready, I want us to travel together to the second planet in the Shosa system. There's something we need to do there.
She's gonna stab me in the spleen and then sell it on the black market. Did I end up beating this? I did not. I had somebody actually asking me this today at work. One of my buddies, he asked if like I got tired of playing Starfield or anything like that, and my answer was no. I didn't get tired of playing it. It's just other things came out. I took a little bit of time off because I had gotten sick, and I needed sleep, which still kind of struggle with, but I'd be struggling at the level that I'm at right now, regardless of whether or not I'm streaming, because I'm also likely playing video games anyway. So it's not particularly like me streaming now currently is keeping me awake, but I was doing really late streams and stuff like that, and then another reason why I kind of chilled out on it too was I had one stream that was going really, really well like a week or so ago, and I stayed up a lot later than I should have, and I worked the next day, and I was late to work. And when it comes to like my job being interfered with by, you know, whatever it is I'm doing, you know, that's what's paying my bills, so I need to make sure that I'm taking care of that first. So I put less of a priority of like every night streaming, as much as I enjoy like streaming because I'm gonna be gaming. There were a couple times where like I would just play FIFA for a couple matches and then I'd get off at like 2:30 in the morning and go to bed, or like I just wouldn't play at all. There have been a couple nights where like I've come home, I've made myself dinner, watched something, you know, kind of read up on something or watched some more videos about games and stuff, and then I usually head to bed. Just trying to be productive about it. And even though I'm not streaming every night, which would be a productive thing to do, right, there we go. Like, it would be a productive thing in the sense of growth for my channel, but also I feel like long-term it wouldn't be as productive just simply because I'd be exhausted and I'd be burning myself out and things like that. And I don't want that for myself, and I don't want that for you guys either, because I want to keep continuing to make content for you guys. It's something I genuinely enjoy doing, and I struggle to make the time for a lot of it, but the streaming aspect of it is something that I can do with relative ease because I've already got most of my stuff already set up, like layout wise and everything like that. The rest of it, or the majority of it, aside from maintenance, is just playing games, staying up to date on things. And that's a lot easier for me to do in the current state that my life is in, as well as where games are and stuff.
Slate. Let me see. Reduced joint wear? Oh, increased lifting capacity. A dose of this stuff could make a miner way more efficient. This formula's got to be worth at least as much as whatever Percival owes. Okay, so here's what you do. Tell Octai and the Trade Authority you found a business proposal that will make miners more efficient, higher yield, synergy, you know, all that business crap. And that you'll trade it to him for clearing Percival's debt. You good at doing pitches and stuff like that?
I can give it a whirl, sure.
Oh, this is gonna be great. Oh, and here, a copy of the formula for yourself, in case you ever want to try maximizing your own industrial output.
Ooh.
Oh, use that if you can. Good luck.
Heard that from a lot of stream advice channels. Better to do less consistently than too much and burn out. Exactly. I did a little too much when I was first streaming back in like 2018, 2019. I would say 2019 was probably the year that I went like really hard with streaming on Twitch, and I burned myself out. I was kind of capping off at like 10, 11, 12 average viewers. Every once in a while I'd get like jumps up where I'd get up into the, you know, 100 plus or whatever, but it wasn't consistent enough to where my average was going up, and I was viewing it the wrong way, and it's how I went about streaming back then was not beneficial to the amount of streams that I was doing, and it was more so like a business venture or a job to me than it was I'm playing video games anyway, I might as well stream it and create something fun. And now I have a completely different viewpoint on streaming and content creation and things like that. So now I'm just purely doing it because I want to, and it's fun, and I want to share these experiences with you guys.
Was there something else?
I have a business proposal for you, a lucrative one.
I'm never one to turn away an opportunity, but I'd be curious what you think you've uncovered in the Martian market that others have missed.
A chem made from aqueous hematite. I call it pick-me-up.
Aqueous hematite, iron and wastewater. Well, I'm not surprised no one has proposed something like this before.
And exactly what does this new drug of yours do?
Makes your miners more efficient. I've got the data here to prove it.
An interesting proposal, if your data pans out. But where's this hematite coming from? The active mines would be too expensive to retool. The deep mines could be an option, but they're full of spacers, or so I've heard.
Oh, those spacers are very, very dim. You're welcome.
Is that so?
Well now, that is intriguing. A completely untapped resource pool. and the sort of utility every mining firm in Sidonia would be clamoring to get their hands on. We could contract out all the actual lab work, bring on one of the hungrier mining concerns for materials, the licensing fees alone. And think what it would do for our image with the general populace. This mine, reopened thanks to the Martian Trade Authority. Very interesting indeed. And what do you want for the rights to this drug?
Damn it. Do I want a shitload of money and then I just lower his debt and then have the other guy pay for it? Like this elaborate scheme. Or do I just clear the dude's debt, take the L because I wasn't even planning on selling a product to somebody today? I don't know, chat. You help me out here. Because part of me wants to just take the money and figure something else out. But at the same time, I kind of just want to clear that dude's debt. In 2018 or 2019, you did the same back when you did nothing but art streams and burnt yourself out on art and gave yourself creative block pretty bad, basically up until recently. That's essentially the same thing that I did with myself for streaming. Like, I just felt like I wasn't funny or I wasn't interesting or anything like that because, like, I was just constantly trying to, like, go forward and hitting a wall. Yeah, just clear the debt. You're right.
Dr. Walker's dead? That's it? Consider it wiped.
Well, it seems we have a deal.
But yeah, just constantly was like trying to do the same thing and it didn't work, and then like I tried something different and then it
amount for a discovery
kind
with this sort of potential.
Hey, I still got
Wouldn't
money.
want you feeling shortchanged down the road. We'll just be taking that slate before you have any second thoughts. It was a pleasure doing business with you, Captain.
That's funny. Yeah. You know, things. Wow, I jumped really high for a second. Kind of funny. I just wanted to go about this completely different from how I was doing it before. And so far, it has been way better. Put this game on the back burner for a while. You got to the major plot twist reveal about the Starborn thing. It kind of killed your vibe. It's a dumb me problem, and I'm mad my brain just shut off when it happened. I've been waiting to feel a pull to hop back in. I always feel a pull to jump back in and make a new character in Bethesda games, so I'll hop back in eventually, especially when cooler mods start rolling out. There's something that the mods teams like released where it basically was like a unofficial patch for the game to fix a bunch of like bugs and stuff. Possibly worth checking out, potentially. Nice hoops. All right, Lou. Take care of Percival's debt.
Did you now? Fine work. My end of the bargain, then, I suppose. He's holed up in the old Red Devils HQ. Place was sealed up tight after the UC shuttered our unit, but we snuck him in the back entrance through the deep mines. Was also going to warn you about spacers down there, but it sounds like you might have already tossed those drakes. Here, the passkey. And I'll let him know there's someone he owes one hell of a thank you on their way down.
The red eyes are some badge of honor, I take it? They would be difficult to conceal.
Really? Yeah, I haven't looked at the mod list for this game yet, but like the recent mod list, last time I checked was probably like a month ago. But it's been pretty solid. Just kind of jumping back into this. I think I know what like major plot twist reveal you're talking about. I think because I've already seen something like this in other media, I kind of was just like, that's kind of weird. Whereas before, if it were like the first time that kind of plot had happened, I'd be like, wait, what? I just remember it being, I don't know, more exciting the first time around. This time, playing this and that being revealed, I kind of was just like, oh, okay. Like, wasn't bad or frustrating or anything like that. Don't tell me that is who I think it is. Son of a bitch. Okay, looks like we're going in here and quick. Not bad or frustrating, but when it happened, you're just like, you feel no pull to move on. Yeah, like so I'm at the part in the main quest line, without spoiling anything, where I have optional missions in the main quest line to gather fragments still, but I also have the option in the main quest line. Excuse me. I have the option in the main quest line to go to this final planet and, well, essentially choose which one, you know, I want to, like, fight or whatever, I guess. I don't remember. It's been a little while, so probably a good thing that I don't remember that exactly. But yeah, I'm kind of in that area. I don't know if that's like the end of the main quest line and the other things are just kind of like secondary I can add on, but yeah, I'm pretty sure we're talking about the same part in the main quest line. God, this place is a freaking maze, dude. I hate it. Was there anything over here for me? I don't remember. Tell you what, though, I'm actually quite excited for Modern Warfare 3. The campaign for that, I think. Hey, this was where I needed to go. Yeah, I think campaign looks pretty solid, and I thoroughly enjoyed Modern Warfare 2's. Modern Warfare 1 was also really good. So what I may actually end up doing soon, it won't be tomorrow obviously, but what I may end up doing soon, because the campaign comes out, if I'm not mistaken, in like 6 days, like 5 or 6 days. Oh God. Interesting. Hell yeah. Bummed at the lack of alien life and cultures in this game. Really feels like a huge missing piece. Hoping to see that kind of thing modded in. I'm sure you will. I mean, I've already seen for the, what is it, the UC Vanguard, the security forces within, like, I think it's the UC. There's a mod basically converting them to stormtroopers. So, like, there's mods that add. What is this place?
Power is still on, at least partially. Shall we see if anyone is home?
Yep. Maybe some DLCs. And the DLCs in Fallout 4 were huge. That's a possibility. The only thing I can think of, and this is kind of where I'm like, yeah, I'm kind of glad that they didn't add, you know, sentient aliens or anything like that into it. That bro's literally just laying or sitting there. before I go talk to him, I'll finish what I'm saying. But like, I like it because it's not too separated from reality. Like, it's futuristic, but it's also believable. Whereas like Fallout still doesn't really feel believable. Skyrim is kind of its own thing. Oh god, he knows I'm here now. Skyrim's kind of its own thing. So I'm not really like, I can't even compare that, or like Elder Scrolls in general. But like, I don't know, Elder Scrolls, my very first Elder Scrolls game, Oblivion. And that was fun because I was playing like this medieval, you know, combat game basically. But then there was like magic and, you know, shit like that in there. And yeah, you know, that's my only thing with this, is I think it's kind of like along that line. Game is very hard sci-fi, as they say. Hard sci-fi? Or wouldn't it be anti-sci-fi? I don't know. Alright, Doc.
Now you want to explain to me why you're going around harassing nefarious old men by wiping away their hard-earned debts?
You're gonna make a delivery for an old colleague of yours, Hadrian Sinat.
Hadrian sent you. Did she look okay? Sounds like Hadrian. Watch that woman lose a digit trying to get a better tissue sample. What? You can reattach a finger, Percy. So what exactly did she have you bring me?
Ooh. Do I want to go with the sarcastic answer? Actually, yeah, I'm a chef. Well, it's what I do when I talk to guests. I give sarcastic answers sometimes. Tau Gourmet Zone, free range, 100% human-fed terramorph cells.
Terramorph attack, huh? Not exactly sure why you'd be bringing that. Wait, Tau Gourmet? Like Tau Ceti Tau Gourmet? That's a joke, right? There's no settlement old enough on Tau Ceti to have a terramorph. Either someone's setting up the worst petting zoo in the universe, or if she made you come all the way for this. Let's get inside. I need to see these cells.
Mm-hmm. Photography is prohibited, guys. No pictures. Hard sci-fi is like science fiction that is super focused on sticking to grounded in reality science facts and logically hypothetical stuff, which is, yeah, that's true. This game definitely...
Gonna ask you to not touch anything. Got some projects in the works down here. I wasn't expecting guests.
Well, since you told me not to touch
mention how you took care of the debt. Can't say I'm thrilled the Trade Authority got their mitts on the research, but I guess that's the price you pay not to live in a cave the rest of your days.
Mm-hmm.
All queued up. Let's gaze into this abyss, shall we?
Like Interstellar,
all right.
like something like Star
Just
Wars.
Get those cellular
Yeah,
markers
okay.
tagged. Wait. Where are the markers? This can't be right. This sample, it's Londinian.
Uh-oh.
I'll need to get this all in the slate.
Uh-oh. That's not
Adrian
good.
really gave you this sample. You're not lying to me? Because if you told me this was a hoax, and it'd be the best damn fake I've ever seen, I'd be mad and very, very relieved.
Sample's not a fake. I collected it from the Terramorph myself.
Can't just humor an old man, huh? This sample, it's got all the indicators of the worst Terramorph attack in human history. I presume you've heard of Londinian.
Yep.
It was a city wiped completely off the map by Terramorphs. The swarms were so bad, they had to blow the spaceport and seal the place off from the galaxy at large. Not a lot of samples made it off the world from the time of the attack. But the ones that did, well, they look just like this one.
I didn't detect any of the telltale signatures this specimen ever sat on a ship while it was alive, either. I don't think it was transported to Tau Ceti. This specimen,
shit.
it grew there, faster than any Terramorph should. Which means, if we're about to start a new era in human-Terramorph relations, where big, sudden Londinian-style attacks can happen outside Londinian, that's not gonna end well for humanity.
The chances for survival, let alone maintaining any kind of functioning society, would be slim indeed.
So, you lugged this bad omen all the way here. You want to tell me what your plans are for it now?
The Londinian attack was massive, right? Why is one odd Terramorph so scary?
Because until now, the Terramorphs that wiped out Londinian had the good sense to stay put. What happened there? It was a tragedy, but at least it was contained. So to find evidence for a similar attack on a different world, well, we don't have enough information to know precisely what this means. But I doubt it's good. So I'd love to know what it is you're planning from here.
Well, take you in that analysis to Adrian. Although, hot take, barely think Star Wars should be sci-fi. It's just urban fantasy with a sci-fi skin stretched over it. It is a interesting
The circle, huh?
I can see where you're coming from, though.
Could use a drink about now. Here, faster we take the lift to the surface. Not supposed to use it, but given the circumstances, I'm inclined to just ask forgiveness. Let's get going.
I don't know, it's like a... kind of like a sci-fi fantasy, though. Same time. Alright, now to, I guess, go all the way the hell back.
The biggest
That's a pretty spicy take, dude. Hey, we on the surface of Mars here. I guess we'll just fast travel to that.
Always a satisfying moment
Oh God, no.
to return to your ship.
I didn't want to be in there. That looks cool. With the, like, fog or whatever. Dust? Probably dust. Alright. I'm gonna get to this little spot here in the bar, do the cutscene. 18 hours without incident? What happened? But after I do that, my Mars does get hazy.
Hey there.
For real.
Be careful down near the mines and enter any
Why'd they
active sites
say that
at your
like
own
that?
risk.
I heard they found another new freshwater deposit in one of the mines. It's hard not to worry when your small system. It's not easy living in Cydonia.
Well, it doesn't seem like it. But yeah, gonna do this conversation with them and then probably end the stream so I can get some sleep. I'm getting a little tired here.
Is that really her? Adrian.
Percival. My God,
He
look at
actually
you.
missing a finger?
You're an old man now.
No.
You're no hassling yourself anymore, Major. Our friend here showed me your sample. Suffice it to say,
Not here. Let's talk somewhere more private. Lou said we could use the back.
Hell yeah, dry storage.
Lou gave me the abridged version of what went down. Yeah, I can't thank you enough for taking care of all that.
Makes two of us.
I hope it ultimately didn't end up being too much trouble.
Honestly, wasn't. It was no walk on the park. Yeah, a little more gunfire than I usually like on my delivery jobs, but nothing I couldn't manage.
That's certainly not what I was expecting you'd have to go through. But thank you. I'm just glad you both came through intact. So, were you two able to get that workup together?
Got it right here. That sample? It's an exact match for the ones from Londinian.
Londinian. That's exactly what I was afraid of.
Not thrilled to be the bearer of that kind of news. That's for damn sure. So tell me you've got some kind of plan for that workup.
Well, right now, we've got more questions than answers. So I've been trying to figure out what it's gonna take to access our old Terramorph data.
Good place to start. What'd you find?
It's in the archives.
The Armistice Archives? Doesn't that mean we'd be dealing with the Cabinet? And the Freestar Collective? And House Va'ruun somehow? Guess we can kiss that approach goodbye.
I didn't think the Cabinet would be willing to hear us out either. But I called in some favors. They've agreed to hear us out on 2 conditions. 1, they want to see this analysis you two have procured. And 2, they want to discuss what happened on Tau Ceti. With both of us.
Doesn't sound like any run-of-the-mill data you're after. Thank you. Owe me an explanation.
Of course. You deserve the full story. Percival and I, we're not just researchers. We were military scientists, ran a division of the UC together that deployed aliens on the battlefield as weapons.
The place I was hiding out. That was our unit's home base.
After some early fits and starts at other facilities, the place eventually became the heart of UC xeno-warfare. A practice that's been banned ever since the armistice went into effect almost 20 years ago. And the UC military cut us loose for what we'd done.
Damn. I was wondering if you were ever going to share that nugget with me.
Oh. You already knew. I'm sorry about that. It didn't seem relevant in the moment, and well,
Listen to her backpedaling.
It's not something I'm exactly proud of. But it was during that assignment that the UC asked us to explore deploying Terramorphs on the battlefield. The project never got off the ground, but the data our team gathered is now sitting in the archives, along with all the other information banned after the Colony War. Under the watchful eye of monitors from all the galactic factions still participating in regular politics. But if we can convince the Cabinet to help us access that data, it'll give us the tools we need to decipher what exactly this sample might mean. And hopefully, how to prevent more attacks like the one that spawned it.
Not thrilled about you keeping information from me, but I guess it could help.
That's all I'm asking. Thank you. Now I need to get this work up in the Cabinet's hands. Once that's done, I'll meet you out front of Mast in New Atlantis.
Good luck. You two are gonna need it.
Thanks, dog. Alrighty. Oh, that being said... Oh, goodness gracious. I'm gonna go ahead and get some rest, you guys. But thank you so much for hanging out, chatting, and watching the stream. If you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to like the stream as well as leave a subscribe or a comment. Let me know what you thought of it. If you're watching the VOD for it, still, let me know what you thought of it. If you'd like to see more Starfield and whatnot, if you're on Twitch and you're watching this on the VOD, or if you're currently live, feel free to let me know if you want to see more Starfield gameplay, Starfield streams in particular from me. That being said, again, tomorrow I'm going to be playing the finals beta, so I will be occupied with that. However, obviously it's a beta, so it won't last forever. Likely after that, unless I have, like, a day or two off where I can like stream something before Modern Warfare 3 comes out. My evening streams will likely be Modern Warfare 1, then 2, and then going into 3 for the story. But it'll be story stuff, so it'll be interesting to watch. I just need to figure out the times for all of these things, and then how long I should stream those things per night leading into the release of Modern Warfare 3. But have a great night. Might have some streaming related stuff to talk to you about soon, but I gotta get some stuff sorted out first. Ooh, interesting. Okay. Is it the thing that we talked about this past weekend? Possibly, potentially. Either way, just hit me up. You know how to reach me. As for everybody else, you also know how to reach me. And if you don't, you can always contact me through Instagram. My Instagram social is leave down below on Twitch. I don't think that it's on... The hell just blew up?
Was that Percival walking through there with you? Glad to see
Particle detonation. That was crazy. I got sidetracked by that. I heard a countdown and I was like, oh, uh-oh. But yeah, feel free to follow me on socials. And if you're watching this on YouTube, my social for Instagram, just at Kai, K-A-I, Tuskey, T-U-S-K-E-Y. That was my personal Instagram. I have a stream one as well, but outdated. I guess I could fire that one back up and start utilizing that. And if you're interested in following that one, it's Saint Kai. I believe it's just at Saint Kai. And it may be at Saint Kai TV, but it wouldn't be any variation past those two things. With all that being said, though, I hope you guys have a wonderful night, and I will catch you guys tomorrow night. Have a wonderful night. Take care.